Is your state cooperating with ICE to aggressively target people who look like immigrants? The Trump administration is forging alliances with many states in efforts to ramp up deportations. Things intensified back on May 20th when Trump's Deputy Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, that's not Stephen Miller. Apologies, easy mistake. The resemblance is so stunning. Stephen Miller was unhappy with all 50 of the ICE field agent managers. And he's like, you aren't raining down enough terror and chaos. I'm paraphrasing here. The Trump administration demands a quota of 3,000 arrests per day. And if you're a maths girly, that's over 1 million arrests a year. Previously, in the first 100 days of the Trump administration, the average was about 660 arrests per day. So that's an alarming increase. Stephen Miller was like, why aren't you camped out in Home Depot parking lots? Why aren't you at 7-Elevens, elementary school graduations, Disneyland, U.S. citizenship ceremonies? I want to see you there and find me the undocumented immigrants. And Kristi Noem was like, bet, we're all over it. Let's go deny some people due process. Again, I'm paraphrasing, but that's what seems to be happening. Because ICE showed up in white vans, a bunch of people wearing ICE vests that you can buy on Amazon for like $10, covering their faces, not identifying themselves with any sort of documentation, any kind of warrants. And they grabbed people from neighborhood Home Depots and 7-Elevens and anywhere they could pluck somebody off the street if they looked like an immigrant. Most of their efforts were centered in Los Angeles, and this sparked outrage from the communities because these were not criminals. But all of those people assembling peacefully, demanding accountability, led Trump to send in the National Guard. Stephen Miller's like, awesome, okay, but we're not done yet. We're going to target other states. The Trump administration pushed ICE to make agreements with as many local law enforcement as possible. So states like Virginia, who have a Republican governor, Glenn Youngkin, that's been besties with Pam Bondi, are absolutely bending over to help ICE. Virginia is actually one of the top 5 states where ICE is most aggressively targeting the removal of immigrants. Thankfully, for the side of villainy, many of these Republican governors have said, cool, yes, let's do it. And they've made alliances with ICE to try to target people who look like immigrants, not people who are criminals, not people who have felonies. They're not concerned with law and order. They're looking for people who look like they don't belong here. So people who are documented, people who are U.S. citizens, are inevitably going to be rounded up in these ICE raids. Is your state listed here?